afternoon, Connor kiddos. Hope you're having a good day. You went and dropped off all of your library books. I'm so excited to go this afternoon and see how many we have left. Hopefully we get them all put back today. That would be wonderful. So today we're gonna read, this is another one of Ashton's favorites. We read this one like every night when he was 4 and 5 years old. He loved this book. This is a Caldecott winning book in 1952. And it's called The Biggest Bear, and it was illustrated and written by Lind Ward. And the coolest part is all the pictures are like sepia, like brown and white, a little bit of black, and that's the whole entire color of the book. And it still won a Caldecott book, which usually Caldecott books have lots of color, but I love this one. It's kind of long, so I may split it in half and read half today and half tomorrow. We'll see how far we get. Here we go. Let's see. Can you see the pictures really well, the detail? Johnny Orchard lived on the farm farthest up the valley and closest to the woods. On the hill, behind Johnny's father's, let's see. I gotta stop this. There we go. On the hill behind the barn, Johnny's grandfather had planted a few apple trees. These were the only apple trees in the valley, and they were known as Orchard's Orchard. Whenever Johnny went down the road to the store for a piece of maple sugar or something, he always felt humiliated. The other barns in the valley usually had a bear skin nailed up to dry, but never Johnny's barn. Every fall for 3 years, Mr. McLean had come in with a bear. And one evening, Mr. Pennell had just stepped out to the edge of his nearest field and shot 3 in a row as they came heading for the tall timber. Do you know one of our neighbors is a bear hunter? And you know what he uses as bear trap? Peanut M&Ms. 3 huge buckets full. That's how they trap them. Pretty smart, huh? It is true that Johnny's grandfather had met a bear once when he was on his way back from picking apples, but he had gone in one direction while the bear had gone in another. When Johnny had asked him why, his grandfather had said, "Better a bear in the orchard than an orchard in the bear." It was very humiliating. Johnny said, "If I ever see a bear, I'll shoot him so fast he won't know what hit him, and we'll have the biggest bear skin in the whole valley." After he had gone quite a way into the woods, he came to a place where there was a big stump, and something seemed to be moving in the bushes behind it. It was a bear, all right. Look how cute. He seemed hungry, so Johnny gave him a piece of maple sugar. And on the way home, the bear ate all the maple sugar that Johnny had in his pocket. That was always my favorite picture. Johnny's mother and father were a little surprised to see that Johnny had really brought a bear back with him. Johnny's grandfather said, "And I suppose you know what a bear likes to eat?" The bear liked the milk that was meant for the calves. Look at those calves. They do not look very happy. And he liked the mash that was meant for the chickens. And he liked the apples in the orchard. And he loved pancakes on Sunday morning. That kind of was like what Kate does when she sneaks up to the table and we sneak her food under the table. And most especially, he liked the maple sugar Johnny brought him from the store. There was hardly anything he would not eat, and Johnny's mother got pretty upset when he started looking for things on the kitchen shelves. Oh, he's in so much trouble. In the fall, Mr. McCarroll got pretty upset when the bear spent the night in his cornfield. And in the winter, he had a wonderful time with the bacon and hams in the Pennell's smokehouse. It was enough that he'd emptied all the sap buckets when the McLeans were tapping their maple trees in the spring, but it was worse later when he got, that's the scariest picture. He got into the McLean shed and drank up most of their maple syrup. He was always eating, it seemed, and he grew pretty fast and he got pretty big. Okay, we will stop right there and then we'll finish the rest of the story and see what happens with Mr. Naughty Bear, okay? Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.